don't change. Okay, so I know how I said I was gonna do 2 songs, but what's actually gonna happen is this. After I finish this, there's a different song I'm gonna listen to. See, now I feel like I'm gonna talk. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's try to do. Let's see if we can do. Okay, let's see if we can do a non, like the non NG thing. And just as a disclaimer, I have a very. That's how I got into a bike crash once, because I accidentally turned off my music instead of increasing the volume, and then I crashed because I couldn't handle the world anymore. And that was very quietly said, and I don't actually know at all if any of this is picking up. So hopefully it is. Otherwise, there'll be 2 NGs for the very first episode, which just yay. Okay, so let's do our best. This is what I'll do. Because clearly my throat is dehydrated. Y'all didn't see anything. Okay, this is going to be episode 1 of How to Be Cheese Music and Memories series. The series where I choose some aspect of music, whether it's an artist, a playlist, a song, an album. I already said playlist. Even if it's like a producer or a label or a writer or something, but I'll talk about some aspect of music and how, like, my relation, like how, like where that fits into my relationship with music, and where that fits into like how it relates to me as a person. It's from that. And it's so cold in here. Okay, but yeah, so that's kind of what Music and Memory will be about. And then this is the first episode, and the first episode is about Beta Love, the album by Ra Ra Riot, and it'll also be about a song called 1+1 from GOT7's latest album. It's like so I'm a new Agassi, and also like okay, so the album is called Breath of Love, Last Piece. So those are the 2 things that we'll be discussing today. And today is, my voice keeps cracking. I don't know why my throat is so dry. I had an entire thing of stuff. It's just juice, but it's supposed to help. I don't know why my throat is so dry, because usually like it helps more to drink like juice than it does water. Because like water just like, it's like, oh, and now it's gone, but it kind of coats it better, usually, is what I found as a singer anyways. Don't quote me on that. Actual serious singers would be like, drink water. And I'd be like, why is NG so much easier than G? OG Chi was good. Okay, so that little section will be cut out. Cut that. Okay, so Ra Ra Riot, Beta Love came to me. This feels weird because I kind of already did it. Jeez, being a YouTube person sucks. Is it all scripted? Oh, okay. That would have made a lot of having talking points or any idea of what I was going to say, rather than just being like, oh my god, let's listen to Beta Love, let's be on camera. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so Ra Ra Riot, Beta Love, 2013, I was going through like an unfortunate time where I really, really liked someone. I thought that was going to be my first like serious relationship, and then it didn't happen. And I wasn't even angry, I was just kind of like, I let my hopes go up though. I was a good kid, I promise. Like it just like sucked. And so there was this one song by Magic Numbers that I used to listen to on repeat and just like cry or sleep. That was pretty much what I did for a while. And then uh and this was when I had turned 19. Um right, I think like right before that. So it might have been in December. Or no, if it was 2013, then it would have been the winter, that like January, February. Yeah, so if it was 2013, it would have been like that time. So it was after my birthday, it was after Thanksgiving. My birthday was Black Friday that year. So I was like, yes, queen. So yeah. So it came out 2013, like winter 2013. I was going through this difficult time. I was listening to the song that I'll put below because I just like don't remember exactly which song it was. The album I had was one of those ones where like none of the song titles are there. It's just like D7633333570 blah 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 blah. And so I don't know the name of the song that I always would listen to, but it was the one that was like it was L7 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 L7, and I was just like, why are you doing this to me? But yeah, so I listened to that song that was really, really sad, and I would just like cry and sleep and cry and sleep and cry and sleep and like really not do much else. And then I was listening to About to Die, which had just come out from Dirty Projectors in like November or so, like very like recently prior to. And on Spotify they had the commercial of like this new stuff from Ra Ra Riot, and it seemed really like uppity, and I was just kind of like on one of the days when I was just kind of like, well, I've been listening to the sad song for 3 hours and it seems like my eyes are dried out. Maybe I should check out that new stuff from Ra Ra Riot. So I checked it out and I was just like, okay, I just like feel good now. Like y'all did it, thanks. And so I'll show you guys the first song I heard from the album. Sign album. I think it was this song. And I loved the like upbeat vibe. It was so something like there are times when you feel it, you hear an upbeat vibe in a song and you're in a bad mood or whatever, and it is like abrasive, it's the exact thing you don't want, but for whatever reasons at that time this was the exact like value and texture of upbeat that I really needed. Like it 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 flowed into me so effortlessly, and it flowed into me in a way that like any other time, because this kind of went on for like almost a month before I like got like I like listened I tried like I checked out the album. Like every time I tried to listen to happy music, it just felt like this is not for me. Like I shouldn't be here. Um like it felt like I was in a room with a bunch of people and I was just kind of like, I'm calling in sick to the party though. Like it didn't soothe me at all. It just made me feel bad. Like I wish I were happy. That would be nice. But for whatever reasons, the power and magic of music, what you need comes to you when you need it. That is how I've felt about music for a long time. And I'm grateful that I've been able to feel that way about music. Just so many times it's just been like, hey, 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 you're going through a rough time, check out, oh my god, it's by Rostam, what is it called? Wait, let's see if it's on my iPod. Rostam, I'm calling on you. Don't Let It Get to You. Don't Let It Get to You by Rostam. That song, okay. No matter when I heard it, it would have been exactly what I needed, to be honest. It would have been exactly what I needed. The number of tears I cried to that damn song, girl, you're doing your best. You're gonna be okay. Like, I cried real hard to that song. But yeah, that's the sort, like it's that sort of thing where, like, it speaks to you. Sometimes I'll have, like, a snippet, the tiniest snippet of a song stuck in my head. And I'll just be like, oh my God, I know it's by Tegan and Sarah, but I don't feel like skipping through 12 songs. So I'll, like, keep on hammering away, like, hey, memory, like, get it together, and I'll try to, like, find lyrics. And I would say when it's something really, really obscure, probably about even 50-50. I don't end up remembering critical enough parts of the song to look it up, but then I at least remember the artist. Just like the artist. And then I'm able to have to go through their entire discography that I own and then try to find the song and just be like, why couldn't you remember the title line of the song? Like, why did it have to be like, and then I, because that probably from the first couple seconds, you aren't going to hear that. Like, you're going to end up being like, it's Tegan and Sarah Day, guys. Better do a music in memory, except for I'm frustrated because I can't find the song I'm looking for. Sorry. Apparently I'm NG Chi. That is my true self, is NG Chi. Doesn't get any better than this, unfortunately. Settle for less. All right. But anyways, so gonna just jump back on to where we left off. So the thing with the Beta Love stuff was the positivity and energy hit me the exact way I needed it to in order for me to stop moping like a little snitch. And that was the second time that I was like, that I had a reason other than screw you trying to just take my money for not getting Spotify Premium, because the XX's album Coexist, I wouldn't have known about it before it happened if not for Spotify commercials. And the same exact thing with this Ra Ra Riot thing. And I think also About to Die from Dirty Projectors, and like quite a bit. I owe Spotify quite a bit for Luke Lalonde and Foreign Ruffians' New Things. They did a good job giving me commercials for those. It has almost been an hour that I've been talking to myself. Holy cow. So when it came, it hit me the way it did. It was what I needed. Like the positive songs were in a form that I could digest at that time. And that was very rare at that time. And I felt like part of it was the like kind of like 80s like playfulness. Like, we just figured out electronic stuff in our music and now we're having fun with it and stuff. And so, sorry, you just saw the hole in my shirt. It's from Vegas. Oh, it's not a shirt, it's a dress. And the dress is from Vegas, the hole is from daily life, I guess. It's probably from dancing. Or it got caught on something, which is actually like the more likely thing. Okay, so anyways, so Beta Love was my emotional support when I really needed it, when I was away at college, didn't want to talk to anyone about any of this stuff. And it was my crutch. I listened to it 24/7 because I like was not function. Like, I mean, I have major depression, so like at that time I was having like a particularly not great episode. This was before I was like ever treated or medicated, really. And so I was having like a real dark time. And then the like relationship thing happened, and then I was listening to that one song on repeat, which, you know, didn't help. But it was like the only song I could really stomach at the time was like, I know I am sad, right? I know. The song is telling me, and then I'm telling me, and then I'm sad. Like, that was what I could handle at the time, and I'm not gonna now listen to music. That's done. NGG, jeez. Okay, so, anyways. I love Jackson Wang. Okay, back on topic. Let's do this. Hopefully. Okay, so yeah, so it was like the only thing I could really stomach, but the thing that really, like, the thing about the album that, like, I'll never forget this album because it was what I needed at that time, was because this other song, my favorite song from it, When I Dream, was like it was like a powerful crying song. So it didn't bring me down the whole way, but it created a space for me to feel comfortable feeling my own feelings. And I appreciate that. That's essentially therapy. A safe place to experience your theories. Or no, sorry, your feelings and theories if that's what you need. So I'm just gonna let this play for some time and just like probably have some more unbranded juice. It's not love, you know. And when I call, I wonder I do. Yeah, run, but you follow. Whoa, whoa. And when I dream, yeah, it was the second song that very closely matched what I was going through. Because although I can't speak to what the writer was going through, to me, what this song meant to me was like, when I dream it's not of you, is like this person that you used to love, like that you used to hope to like create something with. They used to occupy your dreams, but now that it's over for whatever reasons, when you dream, that warmth isn't there. And it's like a lingering feeling that doesn't feel great, but life still goes on. And I think that the strength, like the power, the like steadiness of the song speaks to that thing of like, yes, this is hard, but like life continues, life goes on. And I needed that at that time. At that time, what I felt was, I'm 19. I've never been in any significant sort of relationship. And when I thought like no, like we like each other and this is gonna happen and it's gonna be so cool, like we get along, we're bros and we're like attracted to each other and stuff like that. I really like, as I said in previous takes, or just like NG material, as I said in NG material, I wish I could rewind and be like, what was I talking about though? Okay, cut it out. Okay, so as I said previously about something, Jesus Christ. Sorry for people who like don't believe in that. Oh, I think it's like, as I said previously, like sometimes you get a song that like matches what you need or something. I don't think that's what I was about to say. Um, well, anyways, yeah, I have no idea what I was trying to say. I'll find out later if I feel like putting it in the in the description. I will. But yeah. So Beta Love had okay. So I still don't really remember what I was trying to say, but this is what I want to say now. Okay, so um, I went through like a PTSD thing where I was just numb after the trauma. And even though music is my life, like I'm always listening to music. The only time I'm really not listening to music is if someone is talking to me or if I am like in lecture or at work, like on the clock interacting with other people and it would be rude. That's pretty much the only time I don't have music playing. Like I have an iPod Touch. I have a cell phone that has maybe around like 150 songs that I just like wanted to be able to play on repeat no matter where I was, as long as I had at least, if not, as long as my phone was on, I could play it. I have Bluetooth speaker. I have, oh yeah, or well, that's not really music related, that's just like over there. But yeah, music's not everything. It's very, very important to me. So as I'm sure you can imagine, to someone who eats, sleeps, and breathes music, like I really don't do much without music playing, apart from fumble to get the music started. On occasion, usually it's like you start the next thing, like you start what's in your headphones on your way out the door, and then usually I'll just like I'll have my iPod on me, like in my purse, like sealed in my bag, and then I'll have my phone playing music, or maybe I'll be listening to it through here. But on average, I'll either put headphones into what was connected to the Bluetooth speaker, so there's not that much time of like no music, or if it's something that's being played Bluetooth to the Bluetooth speaker from here and I'm using my phone for music, then I'll just leave my apartment, and then this thing will turn, like it'll, once it's too far away, it'll disconnect, and then it's just the music that I'm listening to in my headphones. So I'm literally always listening to music. It's my everything. Like it actually is, and I turn into a major B word when I don't, like when I don't realize that what's missing is music. My emotional state and my attitude deteriorate. I become the worst person to be around. Like I essentially become like President Trump in terms of like, yeah, what does this have to do with me? It's like, no, so like you would be helping people not die. Yeah, so I'd be helping other people who have nothing to do with me, and why? And so like I turn into a trash person essentially when I don't realize that what's missing is music. But once I realize that music is what's missing, I will sing songs to myself until I stop being terrible. So for all you people out there who are like, oh, I only get that way when I drink, then don't. Because I know I turn into someone that is that that will do like negative things for almost no reason when I don't have music. You know what I did when I found that out? I started having a system for keeping track of both my phone and my iPod, and I created a system for charging my phone very easily whenever I could, all the time, so that I would never be without my music, and I'd never just like ruin another person's birthday party, because I did that. I ruined someone's birthday party because I didn't have music, and I didn't realize that that was why I felt agitated. So I just like tagged along as a ticking time bomb and ruined my friend's birthday party. I didn't necessarily. She had a good night. Yeah, she did fun stuff at night. But I definitely ruined the like dinner party thing. Yes. So, yeah, so music's my everything. And when I had PTSD after trauma, I felt numb, and no matter what music I listened to, I wouldn't feel anything. And that's actually kind of the motivation for music and memories, is that thing of there was a time in my life where no matter, like, instead of every music I listened to touching me and moving me, nothing I listened to touched me or moved me. And because of that, and it only lasted like a week, it only lasted like 7 days, about five to 7 days. The music thing, the actual PTSD lasted months. Oh my God. If only it was 5 to 7 days, then it wouldn't have been PTSD. It would have been like, you feel bad because something bad happened to you. This is fine. No, but the numbness, like the pure numbness, it wasn't just for music, it was everything. I felt like I didn't exist. It was a very foreign and unsettling feeling, and I hope I never have to go through that again. But because of that period of time, now if I feel like I want to listen to this song, then I listen to it in that moment, right then and there, because I don't know if there will be a time in my life when, no matter how long I wait, I won't be like, Riot, you're here, and I'm here. Let's do this. And the other thing that happened, and like the other thing is, when I am like this, I learned at that time that my relationship with music is is so emotional that I can use music to understand my own emotions. So if I think I'm okay, right, like I'm just going on with my day, and then a song comes on and I am bawling my eyes out, like I was fine, the song started and I was like, oh yeah, this is nice, and then it was just like, why is my face wet? What the fuck? Because that's actually happened before. When a song like that happens, I tend to listen to it on repeat until I understand why it made me cry. And pretty much, except for, there's a song called Family Tree by TV on the Radio from, I think it was from the album Dear Science, which was lonely little love dog that no one knows why you're wrong. Yeah, so that album was sick. I'm pretty sure Family Tree is from that album, because Family Tree is a sick song. But that song, when it plays, the floodgates open. And usually when that happens, I'll just play it on repeat until I finish crying, because like the song's about like old-timey racism, like 50s and 60s, like the 40s and 30s to 50s, 1930s to 1950s racism, dating between people of color and people that aren't of color, and how, even if that's not exactly the case, evil persists across generations, kind of. And when I was like, so I was like literally like bawling my eyes out, like, it's so beautiful, oh my god, and like listening, and I'd sing along, and I just wouldn't realize, but I was like looking at the lyrics, and I was just like, this is not my struggle. This might just be a sad song, like an emotion evoking song, like how people feel about like Adele songs. But there have just been like kind of songs like that where I'm just like, I was fine, but now I'm not. But it's only happened like a couple times, or that's the Family Tree is the only one that's ever been like, I still don't know why I'm crying. Like I've done my research. Usually it just takes listening to the song a couple times, and I'm like, okay, I didn't realize I missed you that much, I'm sorry. Like that sort of thing. With Family Tree, I was just kind of like, what? Why is this happening? Why? But also this is kind of interesting and cool, and so I'm just gonna let it happen. But yeah, so I value my emotional connection with music a lot. And this video kind of sucked, but that's okay too. And at the end of this, I'll play the song that I was playing on repeat previously, because I don't know, it didn't make me cry or anything. I just love it so much. So I'm going to be playing it now. Wah, 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 wah. Oh my God, Lord. Oh my God, Lord. Anymore. Okay. You can kind of see it. So warm. I don't know, it's cute. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, that's why. No, I just like couldn't see. Oh wait, you can see. Oh yeah, so apparently people think I'm bald since I don't wear like I wear hats all the time, but I just don't feel like dealing with my hair right now. I'll show you. I'll show you half of it. It's a fro. It's a fro. Yeah. So, and I'm ruining my hair, and that's fine. Oh, okay. There we are. There we go. So, looks like we got some Jackson Wang up. Okay, so it's Pretty Pleased by Jackson Wang and Galantis. So, yeah, that was fortunately or unfortunately or otherwise the end of the very first episode, both NG and otherly. The first episode of Music and Memories, and also the first episode of NG Chi, which is like gonna be an hour and a half long, so don't enjoy it.